Good morning to one and all present here. I am Bhagyashree. Today I am going to present about my title Security and Privacy Preservation over Interconnected Control Point Based Network guided by P. Vinod Kumar sir. Abstract security is the main key concern over the widespread network, preserving the private informations to be given due importance in all communication devices and search engines. Our proposed solution provides most better and the promising solutions in the plug and play devices. Using the control point will take care of validating the request to the users. A proposed system involves above said techniques and with attribute based authentication. This is the architecture diagram which provides the control point network users universal unique ID identifier, and each of the users password will be accessed and discovered through the list of devices. In the existing system, UPnP user profile server order delivers the request to the user, and the UP server will contact the control point for authentication data is provided. One of the main problem is data accuracy will not be recognized. In the proposed system, we will mainly focus on the critical control point, which emphasizes the discovery of the devices and list of devices, UUID, for assessing the network data. The user is provided with the media for requesting the data from the server. In turn, receiving the request, the server will contact the critical point to validate the user and authorized or not, and then generates the request to the user. The algorithms used here is MD5 and AES algorithm. The literature review is first topic will be trust-based security in the pervasive computing environment. Second is the device protection solutions, and third is the music recommender systems for Wi-Fi Walkman, and third is UPnP in the user profile server for developing the context-aware UPnP. This is the DFD level 0. Here the user verifies the user profile through the UUID server, and the profile will be sent to the critical control point for authorization. After authorization, it will be sent for the network for assessing the data discovery, and then the device will be discovered. From the network, in the overall diagram, from the network, the media server will render the URL. After streaming media, the request will be sent to the media rendering. I use RSA algorithm. There are 6 modules. First is the device data requestation module, device request discovery phase, device request validation module, request approval module, request process module, security evaluation module. The request in the request data requestation module, request will be sent by the user after verifying the duplicate server problem. The critical point control will generate the page. This is the duplicate server. After creating the task, the critical point will control the user's profile, and then then generate the user's profile ID. The request discovery phase, basically discover means gaining the knowledge. Request devices using the wireless network solutions defines the notification type and specifies the time to live. Within the time, the particular request should be sent to the user. After this sending the request, the user receives the request so that they can access the data. Request validation module is to validate the data. The request devices, the control point validates the object, and the control point sends the authentication to the user. Request approval module, the request provides the request for approving the provider must not be used as a number of individual device activities. This is the each of the individual devices will not be referred, and the approval of the validation request will be sent and assign authorization for the person for the critical control point. Request process module generates the HTTP application with the ASP.NET and HTTP URL. Security evaluation module target scope of the evaluation in this module includes the level of assurance that determines how the evaluation is provided for the devices in the access control. They define several degrees of security, that is the multi-level security. In the security target will be sent to the device control for evaluation, and then after testing the authentication will be sent. This is the use case diagram. From the control point, each of the users device will be rendered through the streaming medium. This is the class diagram, this is the sequence diagram, this is the collaboration diagram. In the activity diagram, similar to the class diagram, each of the users data will be accessed through the universal unique ID, and after approval they get the request and the streaming media will be rendered. If it is not, it will be sent to the once again for assessing the request. This is a login page. We have two sites. One is the media upload zone, second is the media asset zone. In the media upload zone, the upload user new user uploads the user registration form. They have to enter the first name, last name, username, password, and date of birth, and mobile number and email ID. In the mobile upload zone, the user has to enter their username and password and then submit. After clicking the submit button, they have to enter their the file will be fetched to the within the network. They have to enter the file name and browse the file within the network. There are two priorities. First is the low priority and second is the high priority. Always that they will be given with the low priority basis, which is the first come first served basis. Right side we have recent uploads and then upload file. In the media access zone, they have to user has to enter their username and password. Then they have to log out and enter their file name so that the file name gets fetched. In the register request username, this is the codings for the registration module. Register upload user will be given. The trim function is used to enter their spaces, count the spaces within the file. Upload files is used to enter the files within the network so that the file get fetched. They will be given file name, modules, and the source for each type. Thank you.